All right, so today we are going to do a metabolic workout using our TRX and some weights. You will need one medium to heavy weight for a row, a plank row. You're going to need two medium weights. They're going to be used for various things like a bicep curl, swinging it up to the chest. Then you're going to need something a little lighter for tricep overhead extension. You'll be laying on the mat for that, and lat pull downs. All right, so let's get started with our warm-up. All right, we're going to face away from the anchor, and we're going to alternate lunging. Good. Now we're going to take this same concept and we're just going to add it to a step over lunge. So you're going to step to the side, the opposite arm goes across, and then we go the other way. So just make this as big as you can, get a nice stretch, push when you come back in, stretch, push. Good. Now we're going to go right into a Superman. Legs wide, start in your plank position. Power up and tighten the core. At the top there's a little hold so you can really feel the core engage. Good. Now we're going to transition to a rollout. Roll out. At the top of the rollout, come all the way to the top of your toes. This is another one that really gets the core warmed up. Shoulders. Good. Now put it under the arms. And we're going to walk the calves first. That's warming up the calves. Just push the heel into the floor one at a time. Keeping your nice plank, shoulders down. Good. Now we're going to change this to pumps. So you're here and you're going to pump the calves. Make sure you're keeping a nice plank. All right, now we're going to turn around and face the anchor. We're going to do a squat row to a squat bicep curl. One row, palms down, pull from the back, turn your palms up, and do one bicep curl. Row, make sure you squeeze the back on the row. Elbows right under the shoulders. We're going to side lunge. Come up to the middle. Y. Pull the straps up into a Y. Make sure you're pulling back with the arms. Sit into your heel on the way down. Now we're going to squat. So step out into a wide squat. You're going to come up, arms straight up like the letter I. Squat, I. Pull back on the straps. Nice standing plank. Now we're going to do little 10-second intervals of high knees. Then you get a little rest, and we're going to do that again. Little rest. We're going to do it one more time. That was a little rest. Here we go. Kind of pull up into your straps. Good. Next one's going to be a side to side. Now you can keep your straps or you can let them go for this next one. So side to side, you can dump it, keep it low impact. You can hop it. Good. We're going to do that a couple more times. I'm going to let go of my straps. You can keep hanging on to them if you want. Next time we're going to go forward and back. Same thing. Keep it low, or you can jump it. We're going to go forward and back again. Make sure you're softening the landing. Good. Nice job. All right. We're ready to start round one. Grab your medium weight. So that's going to be your medium to heavy weight, the one that you got for the row. You're going to put that weight in your right hand. Hold your strap with the left hand. We're going to take the right leg back into a lunge and then a hinge. Lunge and hinge. Now we're working the left leg. So if you want to make it a little harder, keep a little bend in that knee and keep the heel pushing into the floor the whole time. Nice and slow. When you get done with the hinge, come all the way back up straight, shoulders over the hips. Now we're going to turn around, come into a plank. Make sure you pull that arm right under your shoulder, and you're going to row the right arm. Nice solid row. Left hand is right under your shoulder, just acting as like a table leg, holding you into this tripod plank. So you don't want the arm out here like this. You want it down, shoulders pulled down, legs wide, hips are square to the floor. Nice. All right. Now we're going to swing the weight up to our chest. So if this weight's a little too heavy for that, you can switch to a lighter weight. It's down, swing. It's going to go on the right side of your body, up to about the chest. You can also, if it helps you with your squat, you can hold on to the strap. Same movement, you just have the strap to help you sit your hips back. Okay, now we switch. So it goes in the left hand, grab your strap, left leg is back. We do a lunge first, and then a hinge. So remember, shoulders over the hips on the lunge, push into the handle on the hinge. Keep your core tight. Then we turn around for that plank row. Your legs are wide. That gives you a nice stable base. Your arm is right under your shoulder. Hold the elbow back to the ribs. Now, one thing you want to be aware of is that you're not rotated or sticking back like this. You want that nice plank. Pull your shoulders down. All right. Then, with the strap or without the strap for the next one, it's up to you. We're going to swing it on the outside of the left leg. So your legs are about hip width apart. You squat. When you stand up, you swing. So you can use your straps, or you can have no strap. Your chest stays forward, so you don't want to dip. Don't want to do that. You want to keep it forward. All right, good. Now we're going to go into our power moves. So for that, you're going to get 2 light weights. And these will be weights that you can push over your head fairly easily. All right, here's our first one. We're going to step out into a squat, step up and push. You're going to alternate legs. So make this strong and powerful. These are 30 seconds each. Exhale on the up. Good. Next one, you're going to side skate 4 times. So let's start there. Punch the weight toward the opposite foot. After 4, you're going to put the weights right here at your hips, forward and back 4 times. So you can keep this low, or you can take it up high. Four of each. Next one, we're going to do a little side hop, hold, front raise, one arm. Go the other way, other arm. So you have to really hold, find that balance, and then lift the arm. Just go forward, back, side, every way, every direction. Having that arm raise really challenges the balance. Good. All right, so we're going to repeat those. Weights on your shoulders, squat, press, power. Exhale on the up. You don't need a heavy weight here. It's a full body movement. So you should have something pretty light. Then we do those 4 side skates, then forward and back jump or hop. Hold the weights close when you're going forward and back. Landing nice and softly. Remember, low impact. Now we have that one-legged hop and hold. Hop and hold, front raise. Make sure you're staying up nice and tall. Core tight. Take whatever time you need to get that balance. All right, put those down. Quick drink if you need it. And then we're moving on to round 2. We have 4 rounds just like that one today. All right, round 2, you're going to start with your medium weight, the one that you had for a bicep curl. And we're going to go long with both straps. All right, so you're going to put the weight on the right shoulder. We're going to do squats. Using the straps only for balance. You got the weight on the right side. So this works the core and the legs. One more. Good. All right. Now, the left arm is going to hold a bicep curl, take a pretty small angle, and the right arm is going to do a bicep curl. So make sure you're holding that plank. You're not rotated. You're straight onto the anchor. Your legs are as close as you can get them without rotating. You have to really hold tight in the middle here. Good. Now we're going to turn around again and get into that tripod plank. This time though, what we're going to do with the weight is we're going to go side to side. So take it to one side, hold, take it to the other side, hold. Like a little pendulum, hold, hold. Remember, hips are tucked in, not here. Tuck them in, hold, hold. It's the hold where you really feel the core working. Make sure your arm is right under your shoulder so it's not working your shoulder so much. All right, put the weight down for a moment. We're going to go into a chest press. You'll need both straps. Face away from the anchor. If you can do a one-legged chest press, you're going to put the right leg up and chest press. 2 legs down if you need to. So if that one leg up is not working, both legs down. Sometimes you just need to move over a little bit if you're finding that balance is a real challenge on one leg. Okay, then we're going to pick the weight up in the left hand this time, and we got to start over. So it goes on the shoulder for the first one, and we do those squats. Now this time what we're going to do is add little low ends at the bottom. So down, up and stop, down, and then all the way up. Little low end at the bottom. Challenges the thighs and the glutes a little more. Keep your chest forward, shoulders up. Okay, next one's going to be the bicep curl. So the strap arm holds a bicep curl. You want to pick a pretty small angle for this. It's a lot more challenging than it seems at first, because everything has to work together. So you're holding this arm in a bicep curl, and you've got the weighted arm doing a bicep curl. Make sure that you are square onto your anchor. Core tight. A few more seconds. And then we turn around and do that tripod plank. So I'm not getting down there early. Arm is right under the shoulder. Come into your plank. Make sure your hips are not out, tucked in. To the side and stop. To the other side and stop. Think of a pendulum. Now remember, your head is not here. You're not here. You're right in good alignment with your neck. Shoulders pulled down. So don't be here. Pull that shoulder down. Wrist is straight. All right, we're going to put the weight back and do our chest press. Left leg up if you can. 2 legs down if that works better for you. Remember to pull your shoulder blades down. When you lower the body, squeeze everything tighter. Like a moving board, up and down. All right, walk it up. So we need our medium weight again, the one that we used for our power moves. We're going to step out, alternating sides. Yep. Now, you can hold it in both hands like this. If you want to, you can toss it from hand to hand. We're making it a power move. You can add a little lift, but we're not jumping per se. We're trying to make it strong and not fast. Okay, right leg is going to step forward. You push the weight toward the floor. Then you're going to bring that right knee up, chop. Now you can touch your toe to the floor in between, or you can try to do it without touching for balance. Forward, knee up, chop. The weight is right here at your chest. Legs are hip width apart. We're going to squat. When we come up, we're going to pivot the left foot, push the weight up to the right. So we squat, pivot the left foot, push to the right. You're pushing kind of forward and up. So it's not here, it's more forward. So it works the core, hopefully a little more than the shoulders. All right, we're going to repeat those. Alternating step out squat. So remember, your weight can be here, or you can toss it. But we're not going fast. I want you to get that nice power in the movement. Now the left leg is going to move. It's going to lunge forward to the knee up. Take your breath. So we lunge, knee up, rotate. So remember, you can touch that toe down in between for a little help with the balance, or you can take that challenge. And then the last one, we squat, we rotate to the left. Weight starts here. Squat, push. Your legs are a little wider than hip, toes forward. Remember, we're going to push mostly forward and a little up. Pivot your right foot. All right, that is round 2. So get some water. We'll start on round 3. It's another 8 exercises followed by some power moves. And we're going to stay long for this round. First one is going to be side lunge to front lunge. Elbows under your shoulders, right leg, side lunge, sit into the heel, front lunge, side and front. Now, if that bothers your knee, you're going to do this. You're going to do a side lunge with the right leg, and you're going to do a reverse lunge with the left leg. So you'll see the right leg works on both of them. Okay? If a forward lunge is okay for your knee, you're going to do side to forward right leg. Side lunge right, forward lunge right. We're going to do a clock row. So the left arm palm to the floor. Right arm palm faces into the left. The right arm goes straight, left arm pulls back. Now, a couple things to watch for here. The most important thing, don't let the body rotate. So don't do this. You want to pull up right in the center towards your anchor. So really what happens here is the right arm does not pull as far as the left arm because it's straight. Left arm is going to pull a little further back. So don't pay attention to where your arms are as much as where your body is. All right, then you're going to grab either your medium weight or your heavy weight. It's going to be for cross back lunges and a front raise. So get your bicep curl weight or your row weight. We're going to put it in the left hand. And I'm going to show you without the straps. Right leg moves, cross back lunge. When you come back together, you're just going to grab one end of that dumbbell and do a front raise. Okay, so here's what it looks like. Now, if you do a better lunge with the straps, then just grab your strap and forget the front raise. Cross back lunge, stand. Don't do the front raise at all. All right, those are your 2 options. No straps for this one. It's going to be an athletic swing. So we're going to swing it up with both arms. The right arm takes it down. Swing with both. Right arm takes it down. On the swing, keep your chest forward. So do not bend down like this. You want to stay up. Control the weight as it goes down. Control it on the way up. All right, put that weight down. We're back on the straps. And we're going to do the left side. Left leg lunges to the side and then forward. Side, forward. Okay, now remember, if that bothers your knees, you're going to do side with the left leg, reverse with the right leg. I'll do it again, side with the left, reverse with the right. That's it. Make sure the weight's in the heel on both of these. Okay, we're going to do the clock row. This time the left arm palm in, right arm palm down. The left arm stays straight. The right arm pulls back like a mid-row. So remember to keep your body straight. Your arms are not going to feel equal, and that's okay. You want to keep those shoulders straight onto the anchor. Squeeze between the shoulder blades. Keep the left arm straight the whole time. Okay, then you're gonna get the weight again. So remember, this is either your medium weight that you used for a bicep curl or the heavier weight that you used for a row. Then we do the cross back lunge. I'll show you with the front raise first. So left leg moves, cross back lunge, front raise. Both hands do the front raise. If you need the straps for your cross back lunge, grab one, and you do the cross back lunge without the front raise. Remember, on the cross back lunge, the weight's in the front heel, the right leg. For this one, very little weight in the back leg.
This Fit to a Core video has been brought to you by
Whopper.
Good luck getting that out of your head, lol.
Keep the weight. We have the athletic swing. This time the left arm is going to pull down. So we swing. Nice and controlled. Chest stays forward. Nice big breaths to help you power through the movement. All right, nice. Grab your two light weights. We've got our power movements. Weights are on the shoulders, and we're gonna do high knees or a jog, whatever works better for you. So you're gonna, of course, keep those weights above your shoulders, not on them, right here. Nice, gentle foot placement on the floor. Then we have side skates with a chop. You're gonna chop both weights. You can hold them together if you like, or you can hold them apart. So it's a chop. I kind of like the way it feels when they're apart. It's a little different than holding one weight. You make that side skate as big as you can. Good. And then we have a forward lunge, right leg, knee up, side raise. Similar to what we did in the other round. Knee up to challenge the balance. Side raise. Down into the heel. Take the time you need. Don't start the side raise until you have your balance. So we start them over. First one, weights are above the shoulders. You got high knees. Right here. Make sure you're standing tall. You're not here. You're up here. Core is tight. Then we have a big side skate with a chop. Take nice big breaths in between. Here we go. This is our third round. We have one more round after this. Okay, and then we have the left leg forward to side raise. Remember on the lunge, as soon as your heel touches the floor, you go straight down. So it's not this. It's not onto the ball of the foot. Straight down into the heel. All right, you can put those weights down. Quick drink, whatever you need. Then you're going to get your mat down. Head under the anchor, heels in. So get ready for that. We got a minute and a half to get all that done. Head under the anchor, heels in. For that, your straps are probably going to be a little bit below mid-length, mid-calf length if you want to measure it up. Remember, when your head's under the anchor, you want to really line your mat up carefully, or you're going to be fighting the whole time. All right. So, heels in. Oh, and you need your 2 light weights and 2 medium weights. 2 light and 2 medium. Alrighty. Make sure your head is right under the anchor, heels in. You want to get your toes pointing straight up to the ceiling. Okay? We're going to grab whatever weight you want for tricep overhead extension. That might be your light or your medium. We're going to have the right leg bent, left leg straight, hips up, triceps. Make sure your hips are up. You got a nice plank. Pushing your heels into the straps. Come down and rest. It's about 10 seconds. So the next one, we're going to have both legs straight, hips up again. So the right arm is going to do a lat pull down while the left arm holds still. Now I just caught myself, my hips were down here, sagging. Get those hips up. Make sure your toes are pointing to your nose. Good. Now we're going to do a swimmer's pull. So you can put these 2 weights together, or you can put 1 weight down if you feel like they're getting kind of heavy. So we're going to push them together. We're going to extend everything and pull everything together. Extend and pull in. Hips are up. Nice. Come on down. All right. We're going to repeat those. So this time, The left leg is going to be bent, the right leg is going to be straight, and you're going to do triceps overhead extension. So lift the hips up and triceps. Come on down and rest. Next one, both legs are going to be straight, and we're going to do a left arm swimmer's pull. Hips are up. Toes point to the nose, hips are up. Make sure you got that nice tight plank. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your abs. So these first few exercises have worked mostly the upper body. Then we're going to put the weights down and work the lower body. Good. All right, then we got that swimmer's pull. So you can either keep the two weights and put them together, or you can put one weight down and use one weight. We're going to do one leg at a time. So it looks like this. One leg, and then the other. Nice. All right, now put the weights down. We're going to tackle the lower body. So the first one is leg abduction as you lift your hips. So it's up and open, lower and close, and you'll feel this work in your glutes. Now I've got my head up just because this mic, you can't really lay down flat with it, but your head is down and relaxed on the mat. Open, lift, close, and lower. Try to make it one movement. Really concentrate on feeling this in the glutes. Good. Stretch it out, 10 seconds. Next one's going to be a one-legged bridge. So both knees are bent. You're just going to put most of the weight in the right leg. Lift your hips all the way up, using mostly the right leg all the way down. Both legs are bent. Neither leg is moving, but you're really using the right leg. Again, try to keep those toes pointing inward, not out like that, so you keep your calves from overworking. Squeeze the right side of your glute. Good. In between, we're going to do a swing with a hamstring curl. There's just two left. So it's a swing, curl while you're on one side. Swing, curl. This really works the hamstrings. So if it gets to be too much, go into a swing only, and then you'll feel mostly obliques. But when you're ready, come back into the hamstring curl. That works everything. You got 7 seconds. Ooh, good job. Come on down and rest. Last one is going to be that glute bridge, left leg. So bend the knees. All the weight goes in the left. Lift all the way up, come all the way down. Now your hamstrings have just worked, so they want to do this. Stop a minute, concentrate, really think about making the glute do this, not your hamstrings. Good job. All right. That is it. I think. Pretty sure. Stretch out your hamstrings. All right. And we get a minute to stretch and flip over and put our toes in. So you can really take a few seconds here and get a nice stretch. Hamstrings and calves. All right. And then we're going to flip over, toes in. So remember, for toes in, your head goes the opposite direction. You're going to need your light weight, just one. Well, you can have both of them. You're just going to use one at a time, but you can have one on either side. Put your toes in. Make sure your straps are a good length for toes in. I always like to test it out. All right, and the only thing we're going to be doing is running man, so you don't really have to shorten your cradles. I don't think your feet will slip out with running man. We're doing two exercises, running man followed by a quadruped position rear delt fly. All right, so in 5 seconds, we start with the running man. Here we go. So remember, it's controlled. It's not so fast that you're just kind of scissoring and out of control. You're keeping those straps stable. Your core is tight. It's not moving. Your torso's not moving. Just your legs. Shoulders are down. Good. Then you come down and rest. Grab the weight in either the right hand or the left. Just remember which one you did. The other hand goes in the middle. Knees right under your hips. We're going to do a rear delt fly. You want to keep your shoulders square to the mat. So it doesn't look like this or this. The arm is just a little bit bent. Swings out to the side like a reverse chest fly. You feel this work in the core and the back of the shoulder. Good. Set that weight down. And then we're going to go back to running man. This time we're going to do both legs at the same time. So that's basically, just knees in and out. It's not called running man. So hands right into the shoulders, come into your plank, knees in and out with control. So make sure your shoulders are not here. They're here. Your head is in good alignment, not hanging down. It's right up here. And you rest. Get those shoulders a little break. Knees right under your hips. We got to do the other arm now. Here we go. So we're going to do this 4 times total. This is number 2. So we're almost halfway there. Keep your back nice and straight. Your abs are pulled in and tight. Back of the shoulder is doing the pulling. Exhale on the up. All right. Set the weight out of your way. We're going to go back to that running man. Nice and slow and controlled. Here we go. Okay, we're back to the first arm, rear delt fly. Knees right under your hips. Other arm kind of on the inside, middle there. Little hold at the top. All right, one more. One more time. So this is going to be knees in and out at the same time, both knees. Here we go. This is your last time through. Getting harder. Whew, one more. One more. Last rear delt fly. Get into your good position. Tighten your core. Take a rest if you need to. Remember, every rep counts, so don't just try to get to the finish line. Get there with good form. And if you need to rest to do that, do that. Don't just power through. All right, we are done. So we're going to do a couple of stretches right down here, and then we'll stand up and do a couple more stretches. Move your weights out of the way. I'm going to turn back around so my hands can be in the straps. And from this position, just going to do child's pose. Drop your hips as far as you can. Let your head go right in between your arms. Get that nice shoulder and hip stretch. Now, if you're pretty flexible, you can widen your knees a little bit, drop those hips a little deeper, and get that nice hip stretch along with the shoulder stretch. Good. Let's come up and let's roll that up. We're going to turn back around. Now you can do this with or without the straps. You're going to put one foot in the strap, and then we're going to put the other foot as far forward as we can. Now again, you can keep both feet out of the straps for this one if you're not sure about how this would feel for you. So you're going to have both hands down. I'm going to move that foot out to the edge of my mat. So first, just lean into it. You're getting a nice stretch here, and then here in the hamstrings. So just lean into that stretch. This is just like you would do it on the floor without straps. Now the difference is you can lift up that back leg and get a much deeper stretch in that back hip flexor. So you're feeling that right here. I like to swing around in it. It feels so nice on the hip. Don't do this if it hurts a knee or it hurts your hip, or just do it on the floor without the strap. All right, good. Then we're going to set that down and switch legs. Bring that foot back. Switch legs. Strap goes on the other foot now. Leg forward. Bring it on up there. Both hands are on the inside of the foot. And then first just lunge into that nice stretch. Then you can lift the back knee and swing it. You can put your hands however is comfortable for you. You've got a little bit of weight in your upper body, just kind of supporting your body. Good. All right, set that knee down. Take it out of the strap. Now, in this position, just reach back and grab both straps above your head. And you're just going to make sure you got a good hold on them and just lean into it. It feels so nice on the back and the shoulders. You can kind of swing into that a little bit. Good. All right, now you can use your straps to stand up. Let's go ahead and stand up. We got a few more stretches. We're going to take one strap, put the right arm in the strap, walk forward, scissor it, legs wide. Your arm is straight up to the ceiling. Legs are wide. You're going to push the arm up toward the ceiling. Don't let it move. Slide your left hand down your leg until you get that nice stretch in the torso and right shoulder. So if you're bringing the arm down like this, you're not going to get as good of a shoulder stretch. You want to keep it straight up to the ceiling. And if you're not feeling that quite, just walk forward a little bit, and that's going to be a better stretch in the shoulder. All right, now let's do that on the other side. You've got the support of the strap to kind of keep your arm up there, and it pulls back a little bit gently just to give that extra shoulder stretch. You feel it also in the torso. Good, come on up. We're going to turn around and grab the other strap. We're going to pull back and bend. We'll get those hamstrings, lower back. That feels nice. Drop the hips. Get the lower back a little more. All right, and come on up. And we are done. You guys did a great job, I hope. So we'll see you next time.